Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. My name is Rebecca Bay and I'm doing the readings, the mid-monthly readings for Gemini. Air sign of Gemini, sign of the twins. Born in June, end of May to June. We're going to start off with the Romance Angel Oracle deck and pull your card for this mid-month love reading. It's a love check-in. So I try to make these videos not too long. It's just a check-in to see where you're at this mid-month for Gemini. Don't forget to check out my May monthly love readings for the whole month and my new Moon Lunar readings that are up. So just go to my videos page. On my home page, you'll see at the top videos. Just go there, you'll find it. All right, Gemini, what we got for you this mid-May? What we got for you mid-May for Gemini? And pull your card for this time. Forgiving and learning. Wow, all right. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. At the bottom, give your relationship a chance. So, forgiving and learning. Right. So, it's a period of letting go, healing. Right? Could be that you need to heal in order to find love. You need to, if you're already involved, could be that you need to do some healing work to get your relationship to another level. In any case, this mid-month, that's what it's all about. It's all about, you know, forgiving and healing, being kind to yourself and to each other. And then would give your relationship a chance. I kind of feel like maybe some of you guys are in a rocky period if you're in a relationship. You're in a rocky period right now. You want to give your relationship, so maybe perhaps right now this is what it takes. And this is what's coming up for you this mid-May. Let's see what the cards say. Traditional Rider-Waite deck. What we got going on for Gemini? Talks about forgiving and learning. What we got going on for Gemini this May, mid-May 2019. Beautiful Geminis. Love Gemini. Strong air sign. My opposite sign. Love Geminis. Beautiful Geminis. My daughter's a Gemini. So I get along great with you guys. So give me a clear reading for the Geminis this mid-May. See what they're going through. Forgiving and learning. Let's see. Wow, star. Wow, very similar cards to the last reading for Taurus. I just finished Taurus and had a lot of similar cards. Magician, Star. At the bottom, the Hanged Man. You're feeling stuck, right? You're stuck. I think that's maybe why the card Forgiving and Learning came up. Maybe you're stuck in a situation. You've been kind of stuck in a certain kind of, you know, behavior pattern, right, in your relationship, and it's not working for you, right? You realize it. The Hangman comes up when we realize we're stuck. So that's at the bottom. That's kind of at the subcurrent level in terms of energies that's going on here, right? But at the center, you've got Judgment. So yeah, this is, again, forgiving and learning. Judgment is all about forgiving and learning, right? It's about karmic resolution. It's also about empathy and understanding. Judgment, you know, it's like who can cast the first stone. It's letting go of guilt. True judgment is letting go of guilt, right? Going through a healing period where you realize, you know, we're all human. We've all made mistakes, right? Atoning for those mistakes and moving on, right? But definitely, you know, Judgment is about, you know, looking at that very specifically, you know, like the mistakes we've made, our guilt, you know, our judgments on ourselves and other people, and facing those judgments to see what, you know, what do they really mean, you know, and letting go, right? Letting go, forgiving and learning, and crossing that, you have the Magician energy. So, of course, you know, you have everything you need to manifest this, right? You have everything you need right now to manifest what you want. This is definitely you, right, Gemini? And through all of this, you're going through this with a conscious mind of forgiving and learning. Star above, you have a wish fulfillment. You're being very conscious, very in the moment, Gemini. Very in the moment. High Priestess at the subconscious level. So you really, I mean, you're very in touch with yourself right now. You're very intuitive. Your senses are heightened. Your spiritual senses are heightened, right? So right now you're feeling really, really like at one with everything. High Priestess, you know, it's a magical card. It talks about kind of exuding that magic that comes from, you know, having your third eye wide open, being in touch with your deeper emotions and energies, right? A High Priestess is the energy that provides the magician the ability to manifest whatever he wants on earth, right? In his realm, in his reality. But it's through the magic of the High Priestess, that ability to tap inside yourself, into your soul, into your heart, into what you truly believe, right? So you're really like, that's at the bottom. You're feeling very confident. You're feeling very, very spiritual right now, Gemini. And you're manifesting. You're definitely manifesting. You're letting go. You're letting go of a lot of issues. You're coming through a very good karmic cycle right now. You're going to cycle higher. You've got a wish fulfillment for love. You want this love to come in. I think it will. I think what you're doing right now is you're definitely manifesting it. If you're not already in a relationship, you're bringing one in. If you are in a relationship, this is the relationship you had and you want to make it better. Maybe you had a bump in the road, right? So, you know, forgiving and learning. It could be that you came from a bump in the road, but the thing is, this is a happy relationship overall, right? So you need to get through it. You need to get through whatever petty judgments you guys are placing on each other. That's if you're involved and you're involved in a really good relationship you're happy with, right? It says give your relationship a chance. Or if you're single, I feel like this is what you're wanting and pulling in, right? But you're at a period right now where you're digging deep, right? You're doing some shadow work right now. You're doing some shadow work right now so that you can pull this energy in, right? This happy home life energy. That's what you want. Star is wish fulfillment. So whether you're in a relationship or wanting a relationship, you're wishing for this happy home life and you're wanting to manifest that in your life, right? Queen of Swords comes in as well with that no-nonsense communication, no lies, clear communication. This is a card that is admonishing you to have clear talks with someone, honest, right? It may be difficult, you know, it may be painful, but you have to have honest communication with each other. Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense queen. She's the one, it's interesting when she comes up alongside Judgment, and the Judgment card comes up, or the Justice card, it talks about having really frank conversations with each other, right? When you're in a relationship, and you really need to have those kind of open conversations, those no hold barred conversations with each other about everything so that you can get past it. I feel like that's the energy coming to you this month, Gemini. So some of you are having that conversation with a loved one to get you guys back on track, right? And some of you are just kind of manifesting that energy in your life so that the person you're pulling towards you is going to be at the right level for you. So those of you who are single, this is still love check-in. So those of you who are single and wanting to bring in love into your life, you're definitely doing shadow work right now. And you're cycling higher. You're working hard on yourself. You're letting go of like issues within yourself, right? You're working on yourself. You're working on past pains, past issues, right? You're healing yourself. High Priestess talks about healing yourself, right? And that's what shadow work is all about. So you're doing the work. You're forgiving and you're learning about yourself. That's for those of you who are single. And then you're going to be at a place where you feel so confident you're not going to take the kind of relationships you've been taking up until now that perhaps have not been as satisfactory. You're wanting this kind of relationship. You want to pull that energy in, right? So you will. You'll cycle higher, and the quality of relationship that's going to come to you is going to be different after you get through this mid-May period. That's for those of you who are really resonating with that message. And you've probably been doing it for quite some time. And it may continue. But right now, this mid-May, if this message resonates with you, this mid-May is a period where you're also focusing on it. I'm not saying that it'll come to a conclusion at the end of mid-May, but it's something you're really working on now, right? Because anything can happen between now and then. Let's get the clarity on these cards. Oh, wow. Okay, so there you go. The World. Hierophant down here. Interesting. Wow. Okay, King of Swords is at the bottom, right? So King of Swords, okay, again, that's the person, you know. I think this is the type of person perhaps you're dealing with or pulling into you. You know, a no-nonsense individual, a king, someone who's established himself. King of Swords can represent lawyers, doctors, people who have a high intellect, you know, a person of high intellect, a person who's very, I would say ambitious, right? Someone who's ambitious. Someone could be, but an very intelligent person, someone who's career-minded, right? Someone who works very hard. Someone who's a no-nonsense person as well, who likes to communicate, but someone who's definitely an honest person, right? A severely honest person and a kind of a noble individual, right? This is a good person. I think this is the kind of energy you're pulling in terms of the type of mate you're looking for. That King of Swords mate. That person you could talk to all night. Remember, Geminis, you guys are all about communication. King of Swords is that mate. You know, it could be male, female, but King of Swords is that mate. It's that established person. Could be, you know, someone, a mentor, someone you learn from. You know, it's that kind of mate that, you know, helps you to grow. And I feel like once you come through this period of shadow work, if you're not already in touch with this kind of mate, this is the type of person you may be bringing into you. Again, look, Judgment came through. Look at this, Judgment. Again, so it's all about forgiving, guys. This month, this mid-May, is all about forgiveness. Having those conversations, forgiving yourself. Even the romance angels are saying it. Forgive yourself. Have those conversations with each other and be honest and forgive each other. If you're in a situation, if you're in a relationship, some of you may have been in a relationship and you've fallen out with somebody and you really need to have this conversation, forgive each other so that you can come back together again. This is some of you may have been in a relationship recently and it felt so good. You're on top of the world, right? Look at her. She's dancing on top of the world. And it was feeling very kind of destiny, kind of fate, kind of meant to be, right? But something happened along the way, and now there needs to be this conversation. There needs to be some healing. Could be that you guys are separated by an argument or something like that, right? And you weren't talking to each other, right? Or, you know, it seems like there might have been a break, right? And you were stuck. Because the Hanged Man is here. You guys were stuck. Somebody was stuck. Here we go. The Hierophant at the bottom and the High Priestess. So Hierophant talks about commitment. But it's interesting for him to come next to the High Priestess. Because Hierophant talks about religion, right? As well. Like organized religion. Adhering to strict dogma, right? Dogma. As opposed to the High Priestess, which is all about personal magic, personal religion, your intuition, your own soul, your own soul energy, you know, your own religion, right? In a way, everybody has in a way their own private, personal identity and religion, right? Some people, right? So they don't adhere to organized religion. They're more in tune with just themselves, you know, and there's sort of deeper Godhead sides, right? And they don't follow the dogma of organized religion. So, but interestingly here he comes as a clarifier here for the High Priestess. So it can talk about challenging that in yourselves. You guys perhaps are challenging that. This mid-May, you're kind of coming, I think maybe some of you could be coming from a period where you've been stuck in a certain way. You've been stuck in a certain way of feeling, of believing, and you're becoming more and more spiritual. Perhaps you forgot some of your spiritual side, just kind of trudging along in life, right? I think that's the clarifier here as well. Definitely a challenge, you know, not to be so rigid, Gemini. Get a little deeper into the High Priestess energy. Don't be so rigid here with the Hierophant. Don't be so hard on yourself as well. Forgiving and learning. Remember, the Hierophant can be really hard on you. You know, a lot of dogma and religion is about guilt. So let go of that guilt and come into that spiritual side of yourself that is all about love and forgiveness. Right? The High Priestess is all about forgiveness. So definitely, this is the message. This message for you guys this month. Forgive, and learning, healing. Gemini, you're on a healing road this mid-month. I love you guys so much, my beautiful Geminis. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe below. This is a new channel for me, so every time you guys like and subscribe or you comment, it's like a real boost for my channel, and I really appreciate it. If it resonated with you, if it didn't, hey, enjoy throwing it away. Just, you can go to my channel's page. There's a full list of other readers that may give you a reading that resonates with you. Otherwise, I'd like to thank everybody who has so far liked and subscribed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. And don't forget to check out my other videos on my videos list page. I have the full monthly May love readings out, and the new moon readings are out now. The full moon readings will be out on the 18th. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to say for now, have a wonderful month, Geminis. You guys got forgiving and learning and healing to come. So love you. Bye-bye.